Welcome back to the Healthy Kosher Network, your kosher source designed to improve your health and your life. This is episode 2 in the Healthy Kosher Nutrition series. Sugar, why we need to train ourselves to do without it, and how to avoid it in our lives. My name is Travis, and our goal at the Healthy Kosher Network is to help you and your family be at your healthy kosher best in every aspect of your lives. Please be sure to tap the like, subscribe, and notification buttons if you haven't already done so, and tell your loved ones about the Healthy Kosher Network. So in episode 1 in the Healthy Kosher Nutrition series, we talked about mindful eating and being aware and starting to be aware of everything that we go to put in our mouths and the mouths of our children. This episode builds on that and goes to the next step, which is to avoid sugar, especially added sugar, but also to get used to looking at the inherent sugars present in all foods that may be built into them by Hashem. Like, for instance, a banana or an orange. But for now, and that's for another episode, but for now, we want to train ourselves to look at foods that have added sugar and eliminate them. And I'm not talking about most of the time, I'm talking about almost all the time. Perhaps we can get to a cheat day, but in order to get ourselves into shape, into spiritual, physical, and mental shape, to really change the way we eat and look at food, we need to get really kosher and pure. And the first step after being mindful of everything we eat is to eliminate this stuff called sugar, which is really, in my opinion, the heroin of our time, especially in the Jewish world, in the frum Jewish world. I doubt many of us are abusing drugs, although there are some, unfortunately, that is happening. But, for the average frum Jew, I dare say that sugar is the single biggest substance abuse issue in our world, and maybe in the world at large as well. So we need to work on that. If we're going to be spiritually pure, this is where I'm staking out my little territory here of Musar. I've done a lot of work in succeeding in eliminating added sugar from my diet, and I'm reaping the benefits. I've gone a lot farther than that, but this is where I want to, if you're on board with me, to help you start in making substantive, tangible changes in your life that will affect you positively from a physical, mental, and spiritual standpoint. So sugar causes what's referred to as an insulin response. Insulin is really what we need to stop eliciting a response from our pancreas in excreting into our bloodstreams in reaction to the sugar we eat. So if you are accustomed, for instance, to adding sugar to your coffee in the morning, my suggestion is that you now eliminate that practice. A little half and half or heavy cream, mutar. But sugar and sugar substitutes, I want you to look at eliminating immediately. And if you eat foods that have added sugar, and that includes high fructose corn syrup, maltodextrin, casein, maltose, lactose. There's a whole host of what are commonly referred to as hidden sugars that also need to be eliminated. And any foods that have them, we need to eliminate. And in the description of this video, I will list out a listing of all of the what are commonly referred to as hidden sugars that are also to be avoided, eliminated from your diet. If we can just do that for maybe a week, take a week and look at every ingredient in everything you eat. And if it has an added sugar, get rid of it. It's poisonous. It's causing an insulin response. And anytime there's an insulin response, what we're doing by eating that food is setting ourselves up for diabetes, which also leads to dementia later on, and Alzheimer's disease. All of these are epidemics, and then our kids see us eating them, and they eat them, and we are setting them up for diabetes. And remember, the number one issue for children in America today from a health standpoint is obesity, and sugar is obesity. If your kids are eating added sugar, if you're eating added sugar, you're setting yourself up for obesity if you aren't already obese. So that's not a slight against you, and it's not your fault, but we need to get on board here. You know, let's do this right. Stop eating added sugar and do that for a week and then move on. Hey, if you've, after a few days, feel that you're ready to move on to the next lesson, and you're watching these videos and they've already been released, then by all means move on to the next one. If it takes you a couple of weeks, well, that's what it takes. It takes what it takes. But eliminate sugar, eliminate added sugar, and then get back to me. Stay tuned to the Healthy Kosher Network for more valuable information in our regular updates throughout the week. We encourage you to comment and message us with any thoughts, suggestions, or questions you may have. We'll work hard to get you the answers you need to improve your healthy kosher lives. Please be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on for the Healthy Kosher Network so you can stay current with our latest updates and get the most out of your healthy kosher life. Thanks for watching.